are beginning today's part. We're probably gonna do the whole thing, I'm sure. We're gonna do this return to Crookback Bog quest, and we're gonna start it out right now.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men.
It's your daughter, Mr. Baron.
Cross and those cursed crones to hunt down.
Go with the barons to the crone's hut. You coming? There he is.
Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crones, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The
Let's allow them
exist.
to catch up.
We'll know that soon enough.
There we go. There's Geralt with the dialogue.
More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
It's the second time I heard the word mincemeat today, which is really weird considering most days of my life I don't hear that word at all. Everyone drew their swords. Something's going on. I think I have the elemental oil on my blade still, which is not going to be helpful in this
Looks
quest.
like rain.
Fucking shit! Fucking get over here!
I know we fight a fiend in this quest. I think a fiend is a relic. I actually took a look, and they're not in my bestiary yet, so don't know. Can't verify. Could look it up, but like on the internet.
Not on your life. All right, boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge.
If you want to get him to run, you have to run, but then you outpace him. Don't let it explode on you guys. When you fight monsters with other people, it's kind of nice, like having that solidarity. Like you're always fighting monsters alone. Oh, there's more things to kill. Yeah, I'll go kill them. I want to make sure I get that water hag parts. Get away from it! Ooh, you let it explode on you.
Where's a horror like that come from?
Where's that horror like that come from? Yeah, tell me about it. I got slapped to death by one once. Okay. Yeah, they are a loud bunch, aren't they? Geralt's so stoic. Okay, we're close enough. I think I can run ahead.
Witcher, why are you here?
Tell you later.
Tell you later, don't worry about it.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come.
I wouldn't really
don't
call it
deny me this
returning.
embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Don't put Geralt in the middle of this. Yeah, just let's focus on Anna. That's what's important.
Stop arguing. It's stupid. We need to find Anna.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so
The way the
crudely?
Baron talks makes
This
me
is my
laugh.
commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father. And I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Yuri. Feels like a season finale where the plots converge. I think I know what you mean, yeah. Just being in Crookback Bog gives me the creeps, this place. The crones, they're so scary and disgusting.
Don't.
Over here!
Yeah, and the music. The music is very eerie. You're right.
Stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Clean as a whistle, fresh as a daisy. Go on, whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh, so take pity.
This is so sad.
Take pity. But I
I like how they did that, like the little J cut. She says, "Take
Mother.
pity," and then they show him.
Do you recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
Yeah,
They come.
the guilt is real. Alright. Ah, they're talking. You can hear them. You can't see them. It's so scary. Ah, if I can reach her. Ah, there's the fiend. Ooh, it got me good.
You'll spoil our feast.
What now, you piece of milk?
Uh-oh. It's going dark! It's coming for me. It's like targeting me. I think it knows I'm a witcher. A cool reindeer. I know, it looks like a giant... Its nose is going. It's Rudolph! Rudolph is trying to kill us. We've got evil Rudolph in this game. Alright, I think it is a relic, so let me... If it's not, then I'm just gonna have to be wrong. So let me put some relic oil on my blade. I don't think R does anything. Let's switch it up to just Quen ourselves. Okay, Geralt, who are you swinging at? I don't know who's over there. Oh, is that it? Oh. Sorry I yelled at you, Geralt. I didn't yell, but, you know. Sorry I gave you attitude. Gave him sass.
To me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner. Mood bye.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crones village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Makes no sense. Hey, Emmanuel. How are you?
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch torch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the eternal fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
We're gonna finish Redania's Most Wanted now by talking her out of it. I think that will end the quest. And then we can finish the cabaret one, which I don't think has much left to it. Who do I gotta talk to get on this boat? You? You? Yeah. After I shove you.
Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. State your business.
I want to see the king. It's about Philippa Eilhart.
If that's the case, come with me. But no sudden moves. Got my eye on you.
No sudden moves.
Witcher, any progress? Have you found Eilhart?
I don't know if it matters. I'm not gonna give him the crystal, whatever, because I gave it to Triss, so I don't know if it even matters if I tell him this. I don't want to outright lie. I don't know. Fuck it.
Wasn't where your men said, but I did find signs of someone doing medical experiments there.
Oh, that's something.
Think Philippa tried to restore her eyesight.
Verily. Empty eye sockets suit her so much better. So, have you any proof?
No, but you have my word.
Haha. Your word? You give me your word? Sorry, but Eilhart herself taught me to doubt everyone, especially their word. So we've naught to talk about. Farewell.
Okay. Okay, cabaret. Let's get this queued up. And then we shall finish it, probably.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Yeah, we were in your home and I got my ass
One of
kicked.
them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Yeah, we'll win the race.
Let's do this. I'll enter
Words.
the race.
Words are
You bet
hard.
on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You are that good a rider.
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you
Pretty
accept
good,
his
pretty
offer.
good. The good thing is we've actually already done this race before. So that helps. We've got the experience. There you go, buddy. I won the race for you.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Oh, damnation.
Yeah, he's got that classic halfling look. Okay. I had to think for a second. I had to do some thinking. I don't need my horse for that.
Happy trails. Strangers, no strangers.
I don't think Dandelion's gonna make us do anything else. But we'll see. We'll see very shortly. Some of those side quests that I still have to do, I can't remember.
Worth less than a man's shit.
Ooh. Yeah, things they're getting real here. Well, as if they hadn't already.
Happiness.
Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass. What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches, and other scum that's crawled here since the war began. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But we're...
Not your concern. Back to your post.
How
Regards from
corrupt.
Siggy Reuven.
Oh, these sure came in the clutch. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking some of those side quests. I can't remember how they go. That's kind of determining how I make these decisions on what I should do next.
Told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. Needs a minor key.
But I wanted
to ruin everything. We're starting E-mine.
Didn't want to interrupt.
Oh well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, you know, more theatrical. What about Rock?
Yeah, so now he's complaining about the decor.
Said he'd bring them on his own.
I don't think he's happy no matter what you choose.
The best way I can think
Classic
of to promote
Dandelion.
Chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
That guy was the same voice actor as Rich. I didn't notice that until you said it. I thought he sounded familiar, though.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Ooh, wait.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true.
I'm remembering things.
Around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy.
You gotta have a drink with Dandelion in a Witcher game.
The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said you're fat and you smell. She praised your rationality. Don't remember. I think saying don't remember, why do you ask, is worse than saying she said you're fat and you smell. I'll go the nice route.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Yeah.
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
That's all you did?
You didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Ask the dandelion.
Yeah.
Priscilla.
This is what I started remembering. This quest wasn't going to end as quickly as I thought.
She's badly hurt. Been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. We can go now.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
I'm not in the business of leaving quests unfinished anymore.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drama victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So, hear that.
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
More drowners. Oh no, a water hag! Oh man. Okay, you get me. Yeah, you're right. The drowners were tiny in The Witcher 1. I got big drowners in The Witcher 3. They're all grown up.
Damn, you're ugly. Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
That's really sad. Probably should have meditated before starting this quest.
Take the ladder.
Wait, are there any chests I'm missing? No, we're good. Could squeeze them in that small space anyway.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Just as soon as I loot this stuff. Okay. Alright, I'm done looting your stuff, sorry. Lead the way. You go in here? Yep. Here he comes. Okay, dude, you know the way around here, not me. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is it.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard.
I was gonna say, it looks like a dwarf. It's gotta be it.
Sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
I would like to make some of the Witcher sets, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna get around to it. Like, I really just want to go through with all the main quests and like the little side quests. So, yeah, I don't know. If I do, it might not be for a while.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
Oof, so sadistic.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Ugh, that skeeves me out. Yeah, I just, yeah, I would like to because I like Geralt to be in armor that looks good and that is also effective.
Let's examine the mouth.
This armor's not going to be that effective pretty soon.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are
Oh, this is really skeeving me out.
The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
When things gross me out, I can't have anything touching my neck or my collarbone. Like, I've always had this weird thing about that. And right now, my hair is driving me nuts. My hair and the lining of my shirt.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Is it the Wolf School one that looks like the one from the Witcher 1? Like the final armor you can get in the Witcher 1? Or not the final armor, the original armor, I guess. Is that the Wolf School? Because if it is, then that's the one I like the most.
An egg.
Oh, it's the Manticore one? And then that's the one I like the most.
Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Oof.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebyron's was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Busted.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse.
Yeah, they are
If Reverend
so
Nathaniel
nasty.
had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
The little lantern hanging from his vest thing, whatever you want to call it, is interesting that he's got that there. It's like to help see, I guess, but it's a nice detail.
Nathaniel, who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue, like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer, delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Yeah, Nathaniel
Dream job.
sucks.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty
I
of
get it.
leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As
Got
do
lots
I.
to do.
And the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
So spicy, girl. Oh, we're not finding a boat headed to Skellige. We are going to track this quest. Might as well just do it now. Find Eustace the corpse collector. Let's meditate. Make it daytime. I prefer the daytime.
Elven blood.
In the game and in real life.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
At least before they didn't used to kill women.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets, made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Damn. You're just gonna have to be axied.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish.
Carol.
Riflings, baubles, gloss-beaded wing, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
Dumbass.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
This guy sucks. Sure, let's hit him.
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Oh, okay, yeah, I won't do the Griffin one then. But yeah, that's cool. I might do the Woven one. The last one I did was the feline one. That's why I don't want to do that one. I do like the Grandmaster feline one. I think it looks really cool with the hood. But
Eternal fire protects us.
yeah, I think I might try to do the woven one. Okay, let's sprint. Get there a little quicker. It says to go this way, but I think you actually go this way. Yeah.
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down.
Yeah, a corpse collector would be a shitty job, and maybe that's why he sucks so bad. Maybe having that kind of job has desensitized him to any kind of human emotions. He's so blasé about these kind of things.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better backing dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I ran to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hyrax Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered around the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. They know they could have folk give bleating orphans in the street of wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They'd care about some dwarf.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
It was Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. A craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her, this dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pawn said a fever took her.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
I'll kill those dogs. They mess with me.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Can I examine this? That's what I'm trying to do, at least. Oh, here we go.
Murderer dragged something
I can
heavy.
examine that.
Statues. Or a corpse.
Remember, good people, the fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds, concerned citizen. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds like... yeah. Can I go in here? No. Do I try? I do try.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
More blood stains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Formaldehyde left a few stains behind. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing here.
Okay, investigate the alley. Sprint!
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
Oof.
Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Let's investigate the alley first since we're right here. We'll be quick.
Hey, handsome.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. A brazier. This time of year? Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Human. Took a step back. Priscilla's.
Sis. That him. How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Slaughter the freak!
I'm doing this every time. Oh shit, where'd you come from? I thought he was down.
That's it, you're in, mate.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime?
That's why they're attacking Carol.
Warm welcome for Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much, but I can tell you what I know.
That was close, yeah. Oh, I did not want to lose another fist fight. Yeah, like, people are just attacking Geralt so often that I don't even question it anymore. I'm just like, okay, here we go. Try not to lose.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Alright, now we go to the coroner.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Thank you.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life.
Mm-hmm.
Amusing, is it not?
Let's just get started.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment.
Yeah, makes no
Made
sense.
of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Well, we can take our time going to the bagel beds, because spoiler, we don't make it, no matter how fast we go.
Till next time, Master.
The guy sitting outside was nice.
Oh! Who do you think you
Where
are?
you, Rootlin? Rootla?
Oh!
Okay, let's find a signpost, a travel post. Did I? Nope. Nope. This way. Yeah, the only nice guy. All the guys that look like that are usually so sassy. But yeah, right? Breathing in all those fumes, all that toxic shit. Yeah, you're right. He thinks he can fool Geralt. Do we have to talk to them?
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my ass out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our guards...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in a room.
We need to hurry.
Well, well, another freak.
Wallpaper school.
Naught but thieves, fools, and murderers.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Yeah, she really took her time.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
What now, you piece of filth?
I don't want to kill their dogs.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Where did he go? It's not that way.
Die, mutants!
I guess we'll start killing.
I'll break your bones!
God damn, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill him.
Shut up and fight.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Or I put a bolt between your eyes!
You just have to start fighting.
Wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
I was trying to take the peaceful approach and not hurt anybody.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. It wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire, only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body, a note indicating his next victim. May I?
I already did it.
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Ooh, that mod sounds cool. Oh, what a gruesome sight.
Broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Find Sweet Nettie at Crippled Kate's. Yeah, we're gonna do that in the next one. I think that we've done a lot today. This is a good place to leave off, and Sweet Nettie at Crippled Kate's isn't going anywhere, so yeah, we'll figure this out next time. All right, have a good one. Bye.